I moved here 16 years ago, and it was a lot more affordable when I moved here. It was easy to find a rental. There's a lot of options. Now, 16 years later, it's a different animal. Like, it's really hard to find either a rental that you can keep for more than a year or more than 6 months just because the owners are moving back in. The challenge for a lot of the local families, people here living just because they have to put a lot of people in one house. There's not a lot of options to even buy or rent. You have to be really creative to live here sometimes.
We do have a shortage of housing here on the island, and it's pretty much more of the gap housing that we're having an issue with. And the gap housing would be people that make $150,000, family of 4, over the limits for qualify for habitat housing on the island. Like, the cheapest house you can get is probably a fixer-upper, really bad, pretty much a tear down for like $585,000, close to $600,000. That's pretty much a tear down.
It's been a well-known challenges here in Kauai for housing for physicians. I've been here over 16 years, and the prices of housing keeps going up and up and up, and physician salaries have just stayed stable. And that really comes into play with primary care when you're looking at entry-level houses that are available around here, $900,000, $1 million. A primary care physician can't afford that, especially right out of residency. They're hauling around probably $250,000 of student loans.
We've got a lot of families that I know of, friends of mine, they've got 3 generations living in one house, Mom and dad sleep on the couch, kids have a bedroom, grandma and grandpa have their room, and that's kind of the only way to make it work in many, many cases. So the opportunity and the possibility of actually owning a house, it's never seemed like anything attainable to me, ever. This is the first time in my life where I'm like, oh, I actually might be able to do this.
When it comes to, walkability and lifestyle, not only am I walking to work, my husband is cycling to work. We're big, road bikers, and we're part of a running club. And to just be able to have everything right within arm's reach, where you're either walking or biking to anything you need, like I said, I'm never going to move my car again. And all of the infrastructure too. Being able to have sidewalks up in these areas, along with the work that the county is doing, connecting Koloa with Poipu by sidewalk, is just absolutely critical for not just the Kama'aina, but the visitors as well.
I have 2 kids, so I have a 10-year-old daughter and a 14-year-old son, and currently we're in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath place, which I am very grateful to have, but they're getting older, and it's not ideal that they're sharing a bedroom. I would love for my kids to go off to college and want to come back home to my home because they have room and they can bring a friend or something.